Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudos Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal. I am behind the scenes because Premier Yarns has come out with two new yarns today. One, it says new colors, but I do believe it's a different line of the colors. And the other one is a brand new yarn in general. I've never seen this before from them, so let's get into it. Let's see, go to new arrivals. Now, if you see any yarns that you're interested in getting, I always have a link in the description box. I am an affiliate with Premier Yarns. You do not have to buy anything. I just want to let you guys know that there are new yarns that just released today, a couple hours ago. I'm an hour behind, but it's still been at least 2 hours since it was released. Now, I also see that there's new Premier Bloom chunky colors, so we'll check into that too, because I do not know when that came out. So we'll check those and see what new Bloom chunky colors was released today as well. We'll get into the Parfait Graffiti last, because that is the newer yarn. The Premier Basic Worsted Value Ombre is, they did have the Just Yarn Ombre, which I got a couple colors when they went on clearance last year, like in November sometime, but they've come out with the same line in the basic line, which is a softer yarn. So we'll check that out first, then we'll go to Bloom, and then we'll check Graffiti. And I will also check to see if there's any surprise boxes available at this time of the recording. I know I always check it on Wednesdays when we go over the sales, but tomorrow's the 1st, and it's going to be a little bit more, probably to the list of what's going to be on sale, what's going to be on clearance, what the new monthly sale is going to be. So, all right. Now, if you can see at the very top up here, the stash goals, the 3 bags are now 3 for $9, and that is the one that you can choose your own colors for. We also have 25% off Parfait Plush. Now, Parfait Graffiti, that's not included in this. That deal. So I was kind of hoping it would be, but it does take a little bit for Premier to put newer yarns on sale, but keep an eye out for it. Who knows? It might be on sale during the big sale after the 4th. So, all right, let's get into it. So, Premier Basic Worsted Value Ombre. Now, if you've already watched Creative Grandma's live, she did go over all of these colors, showed you what they look like. But I'm going to do the same thing to show you what they'll look like if you knit or crochet them. And we will get through this as quickly as possible. I'm trying not to take up too much of your time today. Now, this is the Basic Worsted Value Ombre. It is a medium weight or number 4 yarn. It is 100% acrylic. It is right now $8.99. Now for that $8.99, you get 9.8 ounces or 280 grams, 501 yards or 495 meters. It is machine washable, unwarm. Do not bleach, tumble dry, do not iron. And it does also have the Oeko-Tex stamp on it as well. All right, so the first color we have here is black. This is what it looks like close up in the skein or skeen. Player's choice on how you say it. I say skein or skeen. I don't know. I say both, so. Okay. And this first one is the crochet. Now this is going, so this here, instead of this way, it's going kind of sideways it's going vertical instead of horizontal with the stitch pattern. So it does look a little weird, but that's what it would look like if you crochet it. If you knit, this is what it would look like knit, and this is the knit stitch. It looks like the little tiny V's. I don't know if I like it in the black. It looks almost like it's got a marbling effect. Like a very dark camo effect. And then we have mahogany, which is a nice set of brown colors. There's what it looks like close up in the skein. There's the crochet version. And then the knit version. Next one up is rose. Nice transition of pinks. Of course, that's the skein. I guess I say skein more than I say skein. This is what it would look like if you crocheted it. Now, mind you, I think this is single or double. It looks like, actually, this is single crochet. That's single crochet. It does kind of give a break right here from the darker color to the lighter color. It does look a little bit better in the net version, but, you know, I could probably do Tunisian crochet and have the same exact effect with it from that. And then the next one is fuchsia. Nice, another set of pink colors. There's what it looks like close up. Really dark, brighter pink to a lighter pink. There's what it looks like knit. Almost looks like they dropped stitches or there was extra dye in these spots right here. Now that's just extra dye. Now we have red. Nice shades of red. And they don't show this one worked up, which is weird, but they don't show this one worked up. Then we have orange. Now orange is worked up. Maybe red wasn't ready. I don't know. There's orange. There's what orange looks like close up. There's the crochet sample. And then the knitted sample. Now we have mustard, which it looks, I don't know if that really looks like mustard. It looks darker on my screen. It actually looks brighter on my recording program. It does not look that bright on my screen. It looks darker. This is what it looks like crocheted. And this is what it looks like knitted. And just a simple knit, not anything extravagant about the knitting. Then we have sunny, which is a nice yellow. Here's what it looks like close up in the skein. Oh, now I'm back to skein. I don't know. I keep flopping with how I say it. Here's what it looks like crocheted. And here's what it looks like if you knit. Now we have spring green, which I do like spring green because it's nice and bright and is not so dull in my opinion. This is what it looks like close up. That's what it looks like crocheted. That's what it looks like knit. Juniper, which is a darker green. Yeah, it's a really dark green. Green blue. It's almost, I think it has more blue in it than green. That's my opinion. It looks, again, it looks brighter while I'm recording it than what I'm seeing on the actual web page. But again, it all could look different when you get it. It may not look as bright or as dark as I'm seeing it. That's just the way it's showing up here. Here's a close-up of it. See, I'm getting more blue on the website, but when I look at it while I'm recording this, it looks green. Not quite a hunter's green, but almost there. Right? This is what it would look like crocheted. This is what it would look like knitted. Then we have royal blue, which is a nice, really nice. Now that's showing true to what I'm seeing on the website. That's exactly the color that I'm seeing on the, that you're seeing is what I'm seeing. It matches. Right? Well, here's what it looks like close up. There's what it looks like crocheted and knitted. Now the knit also looks like the pearl stitch or something like that on the edging for a border. Then we have navy, which looks more purple to me than blue. But again, it could be my resolution on my screen. It may be darker than what I'm seeing. It may be closer to what you're seeing. This is the close-up. There's the crocheted version. Now, you don't see much of the lighter blue here, but you will see it here in the knitted version right here. Kind of really blends. They didn't get that in this picture, but that's okay. Now we have dark purple, which to me that looks more like violet than dark purple. It is very bright in looking at it. I love purple, but I wouldn't call this dark purple. Unless when you get it, it's actually darker than what it's showing on their website. This is a closer picture of the skein. There's what it looks like crocheted. That's what it would look like knitted. And last but not least, eggplant. Now, eggplant, I would think, would be considered dark purple. This dark purple should have been called lavender. a bright, or lilac or something like that, but not dark purple. All right. This is a nice shade of purples, though. There we go. A close-up of what it looks like in the skein. What it looks like worked up in crochet. Single crochet. Everything that they do for crochet is in single crochet. Because it's the best stitch for crocheters to get as close as possible replica of a knit version. And this is what it looks like if you knit. All right. There are 14 colors. And again, it is 100% acrylic. They got a lot of great colors in this. I really need to work up the ones that I have from last year into something. I just don't know what yet. Or I haven't found that perfect stitch yet that I want to use with it. I'm not sure. Because I really don't want to just do single crochet. Even though it would look really nice that way, it takes too much time to single crochet. All right, back. All right, now we're going to take a gander at the Bloom Chunky. We're going to check out the new colors there, and then we'll go into the Parfait Graffiti. So, this is a bulky yarn, or number 5. It is 100% acrylic. It's $5.49. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new colors. Now, I know I've shown you guys the one that I have in some of my tutorials on Tuesday's tutorials. But I do have a bunch of the Bluebell, and I still don't know what I want to do with that. I still don't know what I want to do with it. Okay, let's go just over the new colors. So the first one is Carnation. Sorry about that. Carnation. And it's got a lot of pinks, some light blues, some green, some white, a little bit of purple. Let's go ahead and check it out. This is what it would look like if you crochet it in single crochet. And this is what it would look like if you knit. The next one is cattail. If you don't know what a cattail is, it's not actually the cattail on a cat. It's actually, some people, in part of my language, but it's what some people call it is a pussy tail. It is a weed that's it's long and it's got a fuzzy part at the end of it. And that's why they call it a cat's tail, because cat's tails are normally fuzzy, poofy. If I can find a picture of a cat's tail plant, I will put it up on this section of the video so you can see what an actual cat's tail looks like, or a pussy tail, a pussy willow. It was what the other name that it's called too, but I think they've tried to get away from that name and call it a cat's tail. So, just a forewarning, it's not actually what you think it might be. It's not a cat, an actual live animal tail. But let's go ahead and see. Now this is nice. It's got a lot of brown colors, the light brown, white, some bluish green, a little bit of purple, and that might be from the changing of the coloring, but we'll see here when we look at it. Okay, that's what it would look like in crochet. Single crochet. And that's what it would look like if you knit. The next one is Christmas cactus. Christmas cactus. I have a lot of cactus. Well, not a lot of cactus around where I'm living, but in my neighborhood and the surrounding neighborhoods, you see all types of. Well, we have the flat. I think it's actually the prickly pear cactus that we have because it blooms flowers. They're flat and not the ones that you normally see in cartoons that are straight up and they have the sides coming out. I think that's more in New Mexico and Arizona that you would see those types of cactuses. But by me, they're the short cactuses that are like bushes. I don't know if I've ever seen a Christmas cactus, but I've seen what I think is considered prickly pear cactuses. Let me see. Oh, my phone's not in here, but nevertheless. So let's see, what does this look like in crochet? So it does have a lot of green, some brown, some deeper red, some white, a little bit of red here. So let's go ahead and see. So this is what it would look like if you crochet. And this is what it would look like if you knit. All right, next one is Desert Belle. This is the one that they actually have on the front. And I actually like these colors. These are very much desert colors, all these different tones of brown. And there's like no white. Apparently there is some green because I do see that on the sample, but I'm not seeing it here in the skein of yarn. And it could just be because there's not a whole lot of it that I'm not seeing it. All right. So this is what it would look like crocheted. And this is what it would look like if you knit. And last but not least, pansy, 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 pansy. All right. So this one's got blues, purples, pinks, a little bit of green, some white. And this is what it would look like if you crochet it in single crochet. And this is what it would look like if you knit. Now again, I could probably get the same look of this like this if I did the Tunisian knit stitch with this yarn. And I might actually do that with the Bluebell. might see how far I can go with it. Maybe I'll make a wrap or something. Because I don't think, because these do not have a whole lot of yardage in them. They're 3.5 ounces or 100 grams, 100 meters or 109 yards. And I think the ones I have, oh yeah, okay. I have the 109 yard ones because they did have ones that had the bonus where there was like 2 and 1, but I don't have that one. I have the ones that Hobby Lobby used to carry, and then when I went to a local yarn shop, they had some of them too on clearance. So I grabbed them because I knew I had more of them at the house. All right, so this is what it would look like if you knit with this yarn. All right, now on to the really fun one, the Parfait Graffiti. Parfait Graffiti. Now, there are 6 colors, and they are super bulky, which is a number 6. They are 100% polyester. They have a base color that is why they have just a basic name for most of them. And then they have the colors, the extra colors to go around the base color. Now this might be a busy yarn for some people. Some people might enjoy this. I'm going to really hope to get some of one of the colors to make an amigurumi out of it. I'll have to pair it with another basic amigurumi color, but we'll see here. All right, so let me go ahead and, as I mentioned, the 6 colors, 100% polyester. It's 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. It's 78 yards or 72 meters. A number 6, super bulky. It is machine wash warm. Do not bleach. Tumble dry, gentle, low heat. Do not iron. Do not dry clean any solvent. And this also has the Oeko-Tex stamp on it. Now over here, it does give some information about the graffiti yarn. So leave your mark with brand new Parfait Graffiti. Each colored base has one of 2 5-color rainbows printed in dots and dashes that mix in a bold way. Whether you use it solo or paired with solid colors of Parfait Plush, Graffiti brings a blast of color to your projects. So the first one here is white. So again, it's got the rainbow colors in it. I can't really tell you every color that's here because I probably will miss one. But this is what it looks like close up. It does have that fuzzy effect on it. It has a halo, as some people call it. I know that's pretty much what it's called, but I call it the fuzzy effect. This is what it would look like if you crochet. It is very hard to tell where the stitches are at on some of this. Again, this is probably done in single crochet, maybe double, I don't know, but normally it's single crochet. And then this is what it would look like if you knit. The next color is black, which I really do like this one. This is what it looks like up close. So as I don't know how many of you watch Creative Grandma and Cody on their lives on Tuesdays, but he did notice that while he was working up his first swatch, he was actually using this one. He noticed that there's a zebra effect and a checker effect. And I can see it now. On this one, it's easier to see because you can see the striping is a lot closer. And then up here, you can see that there's more or less blocks of color. So it's a very unique yarn. I think this will be great for amigurumi makers. Whatever you make. This one here And the very last one that I'm going to show you are the two that I'm looking at for what I've been working on here during the week. I'm hoping to show you guys what I've been working on by Friday with the amigurumi, because I'm trying to get better at it. So don't hate on me, because I'm just starting to learn different things and changing things and all that stuff. So, all right, let's get on. Oh, let me show you what it looks like worked up in crochet. So this is what it would look like if you worked it up in crochet. And you can kind of see where the zebra effect is at right here. And then this would be more the checker effect, the blocks of color instead of little stripes of color. But this one I think is also going horizontal instead of vertical. So I think that the way that they did this, it looks kind of weird, but again, it is a very busy yarn. And this is what it would look like if you knit. And you can tell right up here is where some of that zebra striping came in. And a lot of this down here below it is like the checker block, the big blocks of color. All right. Next is classic blue. This is what it looks like up close. It's harder to tell the zebra stripes until you see the black one. But once you see the black one and can point that out, you see it a lot sooner in the other colors. Because I can see zebra striping. These are the checker blocks, I guess you could call them. So the blue, this blue here is the base color. And then the other colors are the rainbow colors. This is what it would look like if you worked it up in crochet. And this is what it would look like if you knit. Or Tunisian crochet knit. The Tunisian knit stitch. Because it looks like you actually did knit, but you didn't actually knit. All right, and the next one is Iris. And this one here has got the light purple spots, stripes, all that. There's a close-up of it. So there's the iris color. And if you crochet, this is what would look crocheted. And if you knit, this is what it would look like knit. Next one is candy apple. So it's going to be red as the base, red coloring, and then the rainbow that goes around with it. This is what it would look like if you crochet it. And this is what it would look like if you knit. Actually, I think they had those two backwards. That's crochet. That's knit. That one's backwards. I wonder if they know that. Probably not, because the only reason I know that is because I can very faintly see the V's. Right here you can see a V. Right here you can see a V. Here you can see a V. This one looks like the other ones when they're crocheted. It's not bad, it's just they got them reversed. If you're so used to seeing the top one being crochet and the bottom one being knit, you'll get confused by this one. All right. Now, surf. Surf. I love this color. I really do. This nice blue, ocean blue coloring is perfect for what I've been working on. I'm sure it'll be perfect for other things too, but I have a feeling this is going to become very popular and very quickly. And I'm not just saying that because I love Premier Yarns, but I do. I really do. But this couldn't have come out at a better time. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. It could have waited just a little bit longer, but you know, Premier, I love you. Kudos for coming out with so many new yarns this year. And it feels like every week, every Tuesday or Wednesday, there's a new one, whether it's new colors or a new line altogether. Even if it is polyester yarns. I'm willing to work with this to make something that I'm going to enjoy. And if you're an amigurumi maker, this might be something for you to check out. I'm not saying you have to, but if you do decide you want to purchase anything and you want to support the channel, there's always affiliate links in the link in the description box below. I always have all of them up there if you want to go straight to the new yarn, if you want to go straight to the clearance sale section, just to Premier. If you click on anything and purchase it, I do get a kickback from it that goes back into the channel so I can purchase more yarn or tools or anything for the channel to help, you know, to show you guys or to talk about it, things like that. But the black and the surf are my two favorite. Let me know in the description box, what was your favorite yarn? What was the color that you liked the best? Are you planning on making anything with it right away? Are you going to try out the Parfait Graffiti? Or is it too busy of a yarn for you? Also, don't forget about the other two, which was the Basic Worsted Value Ombre. New colors for that. And the Bloom Chunky with new colors as well. So, again, I'm not saying that if you can't do it right now, save up, wait till next week. I don't care. Till this, you know, the 7th to the 14th is the big premiere sale where you will get the best deals. I know a lot of it'll, I'm not going to say no, but some of it will be stuff that they're trying to move out to make room for even more new yarns. So if there's a lot of stuff in there that's your favorites, I don't care. Save your money for that. Or buy some stuff now and buy some more later. If you are part of the rewards program, every time that you spend $1, $5, something like that, if you sign up for the rewards and if you've accumulated a lot of points, you can put that towards a purchase too. You know, I do like Premier for that as well because, you know, buying yarn and then saving up those points before they expire, because sometimes they do expire, to help with the cost of your next order. Yeah, okay, the last thing, one more thing, and then I'll let you guys go. I'm going to check to see if there's any surprise boxes, because I know there's some people that still want to get that or keep looking for it, and sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. So, all right, bag deals. I can't believe those are 3 for $9. They were 3 for $10. Now they're 3 for $9. Wonder if Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches knows that. Oh, that's right. It's on the last page. It's on the last page. All right. Let's see. They do. If you've been waiting to get one of these surprise boxes, I really think it's worth it. But again, it all depends on what you get in that box, if you think it's worth it or not. But I thought my box was worth it. So if you want to get one of them, they are still available right now. Oh, sorry about that. I'm ready for a nap. I know that sounds bad, but I am. I'm ready for a nap. So yeah, again, links in the description box below. There's all 3 of them for just the page, the new yarn, and the sales page. So if you want to go directly to one of those 3, you can. Just click on the link. I'm getting close and closer to the 500 mark. So, I mean, I'm not, 500 subscribers, that is. I'm not, all that stressed about it, but it's like I'm getting closer. I'm getting excited because I'm getting to the point where I can start doing a little bit more for the channel and all that. So, all right. Well, if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content and haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that subscribe and then the notification bell so you're always aware of when I put out new content. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe, stay warm or cool, and happy crocheting. Bye-bye.